Hi guys, I'm doing myself a favour here. Okay, Simon from Mr. Pink, by the way. I'm doing myself a favour because after our live gigs, if we get musicians coming up and speaking to me, okay, this is the question that they ask. So I thought I'll answer it on our YouTube channel, and you can then don't need to come and ask me about it anymore. But no, come on, no, honestly, I'm kidding. Come and speak to us because that's what it's all about. I love speaking to you guys, no matter what it's about. The question is, what strings do I use? I know. It's muso stuff, you know. What buttons do you have on here? What turny bits work on there? Okay, so in my early days, I used to use the Ernie Ball strings on there, and they were all right. And I've got an Ernie Ball guitar, as you may well know. They were pretty good, but I was just looking for something with a little bit more longevity to it. Who doesn't? You know, saves you some money, and the tone on it. And I ended up going over to these guys, D'Addario, and they are, from my point of view, the best strings out there. I tend to try and use the NYXL New Yorks. I spoke to one of the reps, D'Addario reps, and he told me that this gets all technical now, I know it's a bit, but the composite of the alloy is the same as the cable that's used on the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. Okay, hence the New York on there, and they do last. They're incredible. I teach on guitars and use these, and the teaching guitars get used several hours every day, and because I'm not using for gigs, there's no point me changing the strings. I mean, I've had them on for probably a couple of years on something, and they're getting used daily. And they get, you know, I'm a bluesy, big bend player in a couple of tones, not places, and they're fine. They're fine. On my gig guitars, I drop tune. Oh, by the way, these tens, I just tend to use tens. I'm tempted to look at a slightly chunkier, maybe even 12s, because of drop tune. But I use a Floyd Rose on some of my guitars, and I tend to think that tens seems to be set up for that. So I buy these in bulks. I mean, there's a 3-pack there, but I think you usually buy sort of 7 of those. And then acoustic ones as well, the D'Addario ones I use as well. I play so much acoustic these days, but they're fine for what they are. So yeah, gauges are 10s on there, 10s through to 46 on there. Most of my guitars are strung up with the D'Addario ones. I have got some of the cheaper ones as well, the D'Addario ones, which are also fine as well, just the steel ones. But I tend to use the New Yorks where I can, when I can afford it, because they're expensive. Maybe they'll give me a discount now I've told you how wonderful they are. Please. So yeah. So any musician want to come up and speak to me, whether it's about strings on there or plectrums or just the guitars or the amps or the pedals, I honestly love talking about it. Unfortunately, I could talk probably all night about it, so I'd never get out of the venue. The other guys might be so pleased, but I will. And I always try and talk to people in the audience just to thank them for coming. So, you know, you want to talk guitar, let me know, and as long as I can go and speak to everyone in the audience, if that's what they want, then I will do. Anyway, really good to speak to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Go to our website, www.mr-pink.co.uk, and we'll catch you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.